What's going on, guys? It's been a while since I posted anything on my channel, and today I just thought I would update everybody on my 2000 Subaru Impreza Outback Sport. I've had this car since I want to say August of 2019 and never really made any videos about it other than my Mudflap video, which you can see I still have the Rally Armor Mudflaps installed. But yeah, I just wanted to go over it because this is literally one of my favorite cars and actually the only car I own right now. So yeah, I just thought I'd give everybody a little rundown. So we'll start with the interior. So as far as the interior goes, for a 21-year-old car, it's pretty spectacular. Everything on the inside is stock, obviously. There was only two owners before me, and one was an older lady that didn't really drive it much, and then the guy that I bought it off of, he only put 20,000 miles on it. But as far as anything goes on the interior, I just have some WeatherTech, just the general mats, nothing that actually fits this car, but they do pretty well. They're still a little dirty from the winter. I've got this 3M trim that goes all the way around, basically everything important, or not important, but just the interior stuff. So it gives it a nice little touch. And then I've got the, of course I don't have, well, I do have my keys. I got the three-way gauges, but only two of them are plugged up. One's oil, and the other one's battery. So don't really use them that much, but they're pretty cool. Change color if anybody knows the glow shift lights. So yeah, got the full working tack and everything like that. I actually had to replace a couple bulbs on this side, but it wasn't too bad. And yeah, for a 21-year-old car, having 128,000 miles is pretty awesome, and it drives great. The only downfall is the automatic. I believe this one is 4-speed automatic, and the manuals are 5-speed. But yeah, this is automatic and non-turboed. And then with the rear seats, it's essentially the same thing. Everything is like practically untouched and super clean, no stains anywhere. I also have the rear floor mats, if you can see. I know the lighting is super weird. And that's just the rag, the STI thing I have sitting on the front. But yeah, super clean. The only thing that irritates me is that this rear, I guess, coin holder, doesn't like to sit in the center console, and I haven't figured it out yet. This clamp is broke off, but might need to just order a new one because I haven't figured it out. So it just kind of sits back here. But yeah, like I said, super clean. Then we got the trunk, which I've had my RC cars in the back here. But the nice thing about getting this car as opposed to my XT was that everything from the original owner is still included. So it's got the Impreza rear trunk mat. It still has the spare tire underneath, which is I think just a donut, but I'm not 100% sure. I haven't really looked under there that much. And it's got the rear trunk cover, which is super nice, which now I have a tent on the car, so it doesn't really matter too much, but it's still nice to have this. And then yeah, I'll go up to the passenger side. And then in here, it's the same thing, super clean. It's like nobody has ridden in this for 21 years. I got this, just putting it here. Got it at Boxer Fest with my fiance. And the only thing that wasn't original was the owner's manual, but I found the exact book and everything with it off of eBay. So I'm super happy I was able to find that, all original. Then of course I've got my own logs and stuff in there for as long as I've had it. But yeah, I'll walk you guys through the exterior mods and stuff. So as far as the rear goes, obviously not much is happening. I've obviously got aftermarket wheels and tires. I've got the Avid One AV20s, I believe. They are 17 by 9, and they've got a plus 35 offset. I'm running the Raceland coilovers, and I'm about 2 inches all the way around. But with that 35 offset, it looks pretty good. It's got a nice little stance to it. Only issue is with around here is that it rubs like crazy. And then I've got the Mudflaps. Always gotta have those when you have a Subaru, right? And then I've got a full exhaust all the way from the headers and back. And this is just a Tsudo, I think 4.75 exhaust tip on the end of the muffler. And then it goes all the way up to the headers, which those are, let's see, which the headers are the Inferno Fab headers, and won't be able to see them, but I'll pop the hood. But yeah, here's the other side of the wheels. Super clean looking. I think it matches the car quite nicely. And also, one thing about the exterior on this car is that I recently got the rear quarter panels fixed up from the rust. I actually tried to do it around this time last year and ended up failing pretty badly. As you can see, here's some of my overspray and just some of the glob that was spilled on it from trying to patch it up. But yeah, both sides are currently rust free, but I'll give it another year of bad winter and they'll be back to the way they were. So yeah, obviously got some scratches and dings, but as a whole, the car is in really good shape. My only other complaint, which you can't really fix at this point, are the pinch welds. I don't know if you can see them, but they're kind of jacked up from being on lifters for quite a bit. But yeah, go ahead and open the engine hood. So not too much going on here. I just have the cold air intake, which it doesn't really do anything. And since it's older and naturally aspirated, I don't have to have a tune or anything, as far as I know. I've just ran with it and nothing's happened. And then we've got the fully adjustable Raceland coilovers. These are the classics. So you don't get to do as much as like what you would with the Ultimos or anything else like that, but for 500 bucks, these things are pretty sweet. And as you can see, I've got about 2 inches all the way around on each wheel, which is still not high enough for West Virginia roads, but it's not bad. And yeah, that's it. I haven't had to do too much maintenance to this thing because it's been pretty reliable, knock on wood. I don't want to say too much because people that have Subarus know how that is. But yeah, I'll have to try and make an exhaust video soon, but for now, that's really about it. And here's my original wheels that came on it. 2000, I believe these are off of the 2007 WRX, but I'm not 100% sure. But the wheels were kind of crappy for the winter. But yeah. This is my Impreza, and I'm gonna add some pictures at the end of this to show you just the transformation and stuff that it's gone through since I've had it. But yeah, thanks. I'll actually just do a quick exhaust video as I pull out of the garage so you can hear the idle and stuff, and hopefully this is a good angle. I really don't know, but yeah.